What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is part 2 of the rebuilding of my 2014 BMW 335i f30. Okay, here it is, guys. Here is the clapper. I mean, at least the headlights work, because these headlights are expensive. I hope there's no damage, because this is not sitting right. This headlight, it's not sitting right with the bumper. Jeez. I have a battery pack connected to the battery because the engine doesn't run. So if I don't do that, the car is dead. So just put this down. This is a M Sport, but I didn't understand why it didn't come with the M Sport bumper. It's weird. It has an M Sport front, but not rear. So here's the clapper. It's gonna need rotors, brakes. Woo. I got my work cut out. Rotors and brakes. Look at those rotors, man. They're slotted, which is good, but those pads are thin. A lot of rust, well, on the rotors. This car been sitting for a long time. Been sitting. Same thing all around. Another visible damage is these tail lights. Gonna have to replace them. I don't think you could just replace the lens on top. You gotta replace the whole thing. So yeah. Of course, gas cap is broken. Smells like fresh gas. Anyway, this thing killed my jump pack like instantly. Well, not instantly, but like within 5 minutes. 2,000 volts. that was 100% charge. It's now dead, so I'm charging it with a little 10,000 watts, whatever, battery pack. But again, the guy told me that the car has 73k miles on it. I just checked and it has 93,000 miles on it. He wasn't honest about that, or maybe he didn't check. But I'm not going to assume that he didn't check. That'd be a lie. Okay, another thing I just noticed, I'm missing a sun visor on the driver's side. So, awesome. Again, this is the Sport package because of the black headliner. But then again, I guess the guy who bought it, he took the M Sport rear bumper for another car, and the steering wheel he took and put the regular steering wheel on, which I don't like. Yeah, I gotta figure out. Well, not now, but I will have to figure out. Well, the shop will figure it out how to take out this steering wheel. I need to get airbags. Yep. I need to buy a lot of parts. I need to get a lot of parts, but I'm gonna clean up the car a little bit. It's a white car. It's filthy, so I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. All right. Right now, I am running diagnostic to see, the codes on the car. And boy, it's only 31%. It is already 22 codes. That's well expected. I'm expecting this to be like 100 and something codes. Cause yeah. All right, We're at 87% and this joint is 119 codes already. Yo. I got my work cut out for me. Damn. I gotta cold the battery to the car. Something I haven't done yet. But oh, it's going up 133. Oh snap! It's probably hitting at least 150. It's probably gonna hit at least 150. Yes, we got 142. I was reaching for 150, but we got 142. The airbag, of course, is blah blah blah. All right, where's the engine problem? Infotainment cluster. What is it? Oh, okay. Let me. I gotta renew my subscription on Carly real quick. Let's see, navigation, map. Ooh, BMW map. Okay. Nice. All right. We looking at maps. We'll just go into the info, vehicle status. Most likely they all drain out. Service required. Brakes. Okay, it says brakes are okay, even though they're rusted. All right, check control. Driver restraint, chassis. Drivetrain. I'm not getting any engine codes. Wait, check engine light is on, but alright, I'll figure that out later. But I got 142 codes, and the car's just giving me these. Okay. Alright, just gonna have to dig deeper. Engine oil level. Of course, I can't check it unless the car's running. I can't do that. The tires needs to be changed. They're busted. Anyway, the reason why the battery kept dying. I don't think I mentioned this in the first video, but the reason why the battery kept dying, and I had to connect a battery charger to the battery, is because the battery itself was weak. Now I know it's an original BMW battery. I'm going to find a way to get it charged and see if I could, if they can repair it or something like that. I don't know if that battery is still under warranty, so I'm going to try to find out if it is. But most likely it's probably not. It's just probably the original battery that came with this car. I'm going to look more into that. But anyway, I went and bought a new battery from AutoZone, put it in the car. All the electronics and everything else is on right now, and the car's, again, the car doesn't start. I had to disconnect the fuel pump because, again, when trying to crank the engine, the car just starts dumping out fuel. So to prevent any type of damage, fire, any situation like that, I disconnected the fuel pump. Next thing I'm going to do is find a way to pop the hood. And there's a way to pop the hood if you take out the tires in the front and pull the lever. So that is the option I'm going to go with next. First thing we're going to do is take off the front wheels and to have access to the trunk release from the wheel, because there's no way to do that up here. I tried everything I could to actually reach it from here, but I couldn't. So Hey, is there any frame damage in here? Yeah. Uh-oh, I see something that look like it's disconnected already. That right there. This right here. Oh boy. So far I don't see anything that look terrible. I don't see any bent frame. There is a lot of oil leak. See some oil down there. Yeah, my concern, I just hope there's not a broken frame or bent frame or something. Or maybe something is slightly tweaked down here. Because the way this is, oh, wait, oh, okay, that's just disconnected. Alright. I'm bugging. Oh, okay, it's on H&R springs. Nice. But these shocks look like they're done. Falling apart. Alright, so we got the hood open. This is the cable right here. Pull the cable. But what's up? Alright guys, we finally got the hood open, and yes, the hood latch is broken. This is what the engine looks like. The first couple of cylinders were completely dry. Those two had water inside, a little bit of water, simply because of the I would say because the windshield cowl is completely dried and broken, and so when it rains, or when it did rain and this car was sitting, water would get in, and the cylinder, there was like a little bit of water here in this area. So that's as much as we could do today. Tomorrow we're going to take off the wheels and, you know, try some other things to revive the engine if possible. If not, then it's a replacement motor. So yeah, a lot of things are disconnected here. I believe the previous owner probably tried to, you know, I don't know what he or she did, but they tried something to, you know, bring this back, but apparently that didn't work, or they just gave up on the project and just took, you know, left it at the auction. So, and this was a, yes, insurance auction, IAA. So yes guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. It's day 2 of us trying to figure out if we can save this engine, or either the engine needs a rebuild or a replacement. So first thing we checked before turning the engine over by hand is to check the valves to see if there's any bent valves and stuff in the engine. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys that none of the valves are bent. Another thing that we discover underneath the car is there's a hole in the oil pan, and that hole, and it's most likely that the previous owner ran over something hard, because around that hole there's scratches. It's either that, or at the auction, the lift that were used probably did the damage. But that's highly unlikely that happened. But then again, we're still trying to diagnose and figure out if this engine could be saved, or just move on to a brand new replacement engine. But I'm going to show you guys a little video of the valves and show you guys that they're all straight, they're not bent. Alright guys, got some good news. We just turned the engine over by hand, and it turns freely. No resistance. It turns freely. That is a good sign that the engine's not good. Let's just hope that it doesn't have a head gasket issue. But oh my god, I'm a little excited. I shouldn't get too excited, but that's a good sign that this engine is still good. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Yes, we're making progress. Some progress. Alright guys, so I checked everything. Mostly all the electronic stuff is working. Like I said, with this car, the downpipe is missing and the turbo is missing. But before I even start buying parts to replace and put on the engine, I have to make sure that the engine is working. I have to make sure that the engine is good. You know, even though whether it's good or not, I probably still have to buy a turbo and downpipe. But my first priority is to make sure that this engine is functional, and then move on from there. I got a lot accomplished today because of the battery issue. I just hope that the battery doesn't drain overnight, you know, when I turn off the car and leave. But got my fingers crossed, or when I'm leaving, I'll just most likely disconnect the battery. But I do not know that. I don't know if I should do that. But right now, everything is running fine. Well, the car's not running. I mean, like, everything in the car is working. The electronics is working. Yeah. So, oh Jesus, what have I gotten myself into? I think this has to be the worst car that I've bought. Yeah, it has to be the worst car I've paid money for. The second worst car was the 2015 535 GT. Yeah, that car, at least that car, the engine was fine, it was running, but it had its own issue. But this takes the cake, man. It takes the trophy for being the worst car I've bought. But yeah, I don't think there's much I could do today because I replaced the battery. Well, let's see what happens tomorrow. I might just put this into one video, or just make this a separate video. Yeah, but I feel like I got something. What am I studying? I feel like I got a lot. I feel like I got a lot accomplished today because.
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time. Right, these all good pimp squad, baby, for life.